Hey man, so the Atlanta Viking Group is getting together. We're going to do a little bit of training. Sounds like we're going to do some real training. Right now, see if I can. Well, I'll take another clip. I can't switch this camera around. But right now we're setting up the range. We're going to have a safety brief here in a minute, and I'll show you guys that. And then we're going to do some rifle qual type stuff. Let some guys test out their rifles, and then after that, we're going to have a little march with our weapons. We're in an area where we can take we could go as long as we wanted with our weapons. And not many guys get to walk with their gear and their weapons and a combat load of ammunition, and we're going to get a chance to try that out today, so it'll be interesting. Alright, so there we go. We're setting up the range. Sammy and I are in charge of the stakes for the targets. And no, we're not using the revolting axe today. I didn't bring that out. I like it too much. I leave it at home and use it around the homestead. But you can see we're doing our job. And we're going to do the apple seed course of fire at 25 yards, and then we've got some stuff set up at 100 yards to play with. So we will show you that when it happens. All right, well, it didn't take long. I got myself on the tomahawk. My son was holding it, and I turned around and bumped right into it. And now I gotta be medevaced.
At least you know it's sharp.
What the hell?
At least you know it's sharp.
Look at that. I can make it I don't know if you can see that. It'll like open up though. I should not be opening it. But it'll like get a mouth. There we go. See that? It's good stuff. So Jeff said I'm bleeding, so he gave me this. I'm going to just not comment at all, and you can make up your own mind.
I have a 13-year-old daughter. I'm sorry, 15-year-old daughter. So.
All right. Where's the? Oh, hold on. All right, we'll go back over there. If it was sharp enough to do that to me, it's probably. Let's see. Nope, it's not. I was gonna be real proud of myself for a minute. Who's got a knife? I actually forgot my knife. Thank you, sir. All right. Last time I whacked myself in the eye with a stick, and Pastor Fox sent me safety glasses. I don't know what he's going to send me this time. Maybe steel gloves, a gauntlet, maybe a cease and desist order. Threaten me with a lawsuit if I use his name again in public. All right, we're back in action, man. All right, so David's given the safety briefing. We're going to run that. He's explaining the Appleseed project right now. The targets. This isn't an Appleseed event, but he's brought their targets, and he's explaining to us, how it was like when he went through it. A couple of guys are going to get their first trigger time on an AR. We're going to get some stuff zeroed in, and obviously we're going to be safe because, like I said to the guys, enough blood has been spilt on this battlefield. We're not going to spill any more. Now we're training. This is where we're going. All right. I'm going to take it. Stop at the 124. David, you making adjustments to that EOTech?
Yeah, I moved it over. I'm off to the right here. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, well, that's what this is all about.
Yeah, that was called the blade, so they're just one for
That's our fearless leader working on.
All right, I am coming 2 inches to the left and like a ½ inch up.
Cool. So we'll see.
Makes it for that's what it is. Cigar and brace.
What do we think so far, man?
Be tactical.
We wasting
wonderful,
our time?
Wonderful. And this is great weather for
Every time I'm out
for
training, it's
training,
always
so-
raining.
Yeah.
It's always raining.
Never fails.
real world stuff.
Matt,
right
you want to
here.
say hello to Pastor Fox? He'll most likely watch this.
Shalom, Pastor Fox.
Have you got to meet
Thank
Pastor
you.
Fox?
Yes, I have.
Cool.
I have. And I have to thank him.
Is that's one of your
It's actually
magazines?
nice and cool now.
Yeah.
It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Were you in Panama City?
And I have had a horrible morning. My rifle's been malfunctioning again. I think it's due to, I don't know what it's due to. I lubed the hell out of it and it's doing a little bit better now, but not perfect. I got a high-end barrel on there, and I want to say that the problem is that the gas port's too small for the cheap ammo I'm shooting. It's a 1 1/8" 223 Wild, you know, fluted. It's just a high-end barrel, and I bet it only likes high-end ammunition. And if that's the case, I'm probably just going to retire it to the safe, and maybe I'll take the irons. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably end up taking that barrel off of that rifle. I don't know. And then the first group I shot was ridiculously bad, so I definitely have to spend more time out the range. I tell you what makes me so mad about that rifle. It's been working fine for about 1.5 years now. Haven't had a single issue out of it, and now suddenly I'm out at the range with a bunch of men on camera, and it starts acting like the fool. But there you go. That's why we do these things. My second group was nowhere near as bad. I'm about to go for a third group now, and hopefully I will redeem myself. But there you go, man. This is what it's all about. On a whole bunch of different levels, this is everything it's about. Well, maybe not everything, but most things. Here's another reason to come to these things. You get to see things you never would see otherwise. That is some kind of night vision scope on a 308 NAR-10. We got to shoot a binary trigger. We saw some Romeos, an EOTech. Got to see some fun stuff today. Got to embarrass myself because my stupid rifle didn't work, and I shot like a moron.
All right. I'm gonna go hot.
Okay. So now we're going to the actual point of this. We're going to do, in the Marine Corps we call it a hump, and I don't say it around people because they don't know what I'm talking about and they think I'm being weird. But here's the point. To carry all your gear that you need to stay overnight plus a rifle. And that looks a little bit like this. Not a lot of guys have tried that. You know, I've talked to people before who told me how they were going to bug out with their, you know, their bug out bag, their rifle, and their, I had one guy tell me he was going to carry his AK-47 with a combat load of ammunition and his .338 Lapua or whatever it was with a combat load. You know, that guy's probably never done this before. So here we are. We're going to step out, and I think we're going to do about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. Let me take that. Leaders up front. There's the new guy. David's got the spirit of it all. Matt's on board. There's Starsky of Starsky and Hutch. How's that for a bug out? Only in northeast Georgia. Wouldn't be too bad if you had to bug out here. All right, we arrived at our bug out location with no additional casualties except one yellow jacket encounter. Young man's butt is sore. So I guess we should have done a video about yellow jack avoidance or something. Yellow jacket avoidance, but there we go, we made it, we lived.
You stepped on top of that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, hokey smokes. Y'all probably can't see. Well, yeah, you probably can see that from here. I don't want to get too close. Apparently they have a taste for my flesh because they got my son. There you go. There's a lesson for you. All right, we're headed out. Go for it. Mission accomplished. Let's see if we can get out of here alive. All right. We made it. I didn't fall out. I stayed back to turn on the camera. But I could have fallen out. I'm struggling just a little bit. As one of the guys says, it's hell getting old. Except he's older than me and he did better than I did. So there you go. We bugged out and back. Yay us.
It got cold in July.
It got cold in July. It was a hurricaneator last night.
It was. Probably, what,
2 inches of rain,
It was a large amount of rain.
3 inches of rain maybe.
This is nothing but a lake.
And then 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts,
Wow.
down to about 60.
I slept through it all. I heard some lightning. But that's it. We made it. We arrived. We got it through the night. A few people had to sleep in the car. We won't mention any names. Hey, Burden. The old tent did pretty good. We're not quite ready to declare this field exercise over yet because we're not sure we can get out here without having to cut some trees off the road. The wind was so bad last night. But unless there's trees over the road, this is it. This is over. We won.